I often wonder why Pablo felt he didn't know very much. If we take stock of the details contained in Pablo's letters, of all the things he did know, the apparent misalignment between his experiences and his sense that he didn't know very much becomes even more pronounced. Pablo knew, for example, that his colleagues at Greenville discriminated against him, perhaps on the basis of indigeneity. He could also identify the source of his trouble, the boy's matron, who gossiped about him to his supervisor and thereby wielded a subtle form of disciplinary power, a phenomenon discussed in greater detail in Chapter 1. According to archival documents contained in his Carlisle file, Pablo was also a relatively educated man. He had attended Carlisle for 6 years before securing a coveted position with the Indian Service. When he made the decision to resign from Greenville, he had also devised several contingency plans, which illustrates his competence in negotiating available employment opportunities. He would work in the mines, earning $3.62 a day, and try to get another position at an Indian school. If all else failed, he would attend business classes at the Haskell Institute in Lawrence, Kansas, another large off-reservation boarding school for American Indian people that existed alongside Carlisle in the early years of the 20th century. Given all of these details, all of the things Pablo did know, it seems surprising then that he expressed the sense that he didn't know very much. But in the context of an era in which Indigenous men like Pablo were often presumed by U.S. officials to be always already in need of white oversight and management, his words register something more subtle. They speak to a broader awareness of the structures of supremacy, white hegemony, labor discrimination, criminalization, and radicalized punishment. He negotiated as a Mescalero man, as well as to his determination to direct the outcome of his life. Bad medicine places the experiences of Indian people like Pablo centrally within broader struggles over race, indigeneity, power, and settler colonialism at the turn of the 20th century. In so doing, the book reveals interconnected histories of Indigenous punishment, pathologization, and labor exploitation in progressive-era facilities that claimed to educate, contain, reform, or punish Indian people in the United States at the turn of the 20th century. The institutions examined in the following sections are seemingly discrete. They are public, private, federal, state, and religious facilities that profess to educate, employ, reform, cure, or care for Indian people, and, in some instances, other members of the general population, during a period of immense upheaval and reform.